Hey Capricorn, welcome to your August 2019 Angel Tarot card reading. I'm using the Angel Tarot card deck, the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck, and also pulling a card from the Power Animal Oracle cards deck. Just a quick reminder, these are general readings, so if you would like a personalized reading, please go to my website, angelawakening.net, or follow the links in the description box below. I am also, when you check out my site, notice some discounts, so please take advantage of those. I'm also just putting out reminders here that, I'm not a doctor, a therapist, or a MD, or any of the above, financial consultant, etc. So please be sure and see the experts that you need. This is purely guidance only, intuition and suggestions only. So for all the signs, I've really been called to at least make a statement about, I say for all the signs. I'm assuming this is going to come up for all the signs. I'm doing your August 2019 reading, one of the first signs that I'm doing for August. And it's becoming a theme of all of us just being sure that we don't find ourselves feeling cornered, feeling like we're, and this I know was one of your mantras for the July reading, and that, making sure that you see the options that are around you, that are surrounding you, being sure that you are staying open-minded, staying aware, and not losing sight of opportunities because there's, maybe a cloud of fear or worry, or a hesitation to accept positive changes and positive events. And so just a reminder, I think it's a continuing theme from July to a degree that that I think it just applies for all of us all the time. It's just very easy to kind of get caught up in a cycle of, oh, this can't work out because XYZ, or I knew this wasn't going to work because ABC, or, oh, here's my sign that things are turning for the worse. I knew it was going to happen this way. Just being really aware of where your mind is going to take you in certain moments, and being open to appreciating and acknowledging in gratitude the divine intervention that's been happening in your life, that things are actually working out, that you are a protected and guarded soul of the universe. So just something to keep in mind. Let's see what the cards tell us for August 2019. King of Water. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. So, yep, it's a theme. Staying open, staying with, the water sign, staying in the flow of what is happening, not battling against it, not having a tendency to try to swim up current, and you're either getting counseling from someone who's really talented at this, or this is you. Someone's either offering you some comfort and some kind words, based on their experiences, or this is you doing that for other people. In any event, continue to open your mind to other people and be accepting of those who are different from you. I think there's a lot to be learned in the month of August around this. And if you've got the energy, the wherewithal, the funding, the opportunity, the time, volunteering, especially if it's something that's been on your mind recently, something that's been gnawing at you, like, I really wish I just for an hour a week could commit to or offer my abilities or services to XYZ. It's something that I think in some ways you may find benefits you just as much, if not more, than the other person or the other group, because there may be a concern that you're thinking, oh, this is going to drain me, I'm already exhausted, and this could actually be something that energizes you, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I feel so much better after I've got a lift, in my step, and I'm excited, and I actually can't wait to do this. This is the highlight of my week or the highlight of my month. Something that, you're passionate about, and you can really bring a level of trust and advice to other people. If you are benefiting somehow from charity work or mentorship or guidance or advice, this is somebody in your life that's very trustworthy, that that you highly respect, and, maybe just has a kind of quiet authority who can see the truth around some situations that you're in. This could also be somebody who comes in and shows you how to be that person, and you end up subsequently wanting to commit to something that's benefiting the community and organization or other people. Two of Earth. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. So, this could be you and another person that's maybe having some conversations around who's doing what in terms of responsibilities and obligations. And it could be having an impact on your finances, or some decisions maybe that you've recently made or your partner has recently made has an impact on your financial resources. Somebody could have decided to go part-time and maybe surprised you, or somebody has recently decided to quit their job, or and you could be under some stress because of this, and you're managing to balance both home and work, but even at this point, you may be considering a career change. So I feel like a decision probably needs to be made, and again, staying open to creative solutions, ideas that you didn't expect or anticipate, a viewpoint that you thought, well, there's no way we could do that because we don't have the fill in the blank. So if you're struggling with this, and you and another person, a partner, a collaborator, a significant other, romantic or otherwise, are having these conversations, and it just feels like you're just kind of going in circles, maybe this goes back to you and or the other person are working multiple jobs, and you're like, there's no way we can commit to doing something for free. But again, I feel like you guys incorporating something playful into your solution is going to be the response, is going to be the answer. If it's an organization, it could be, it could be your kids soccer team, or it could be the local Y, or it could be whatever your thing is, painting or music or accounting or whatever. I mean, really helping helping kids that are about to step into adulthood and they need help balancing their checkbook. I mean, whatever it is that your talent or gift is, you guys thinking, oh, we can't do that, we can't volunteer, um, we can't offer our services, we're too stretched. Try something like that, because it's very possible, again, that it might give you some creative outlet, and that's really what you and your partner are missing. Um, and it actually affords you opportunities to meet new people, find new ways of solving some of your problems that you didn't think you were going to find answers there. Just a lot of interesting connections could be made in a lot of ways, and you could find yourselves pleasantly surprised by having made the ability to adjust. And by making these adjustments, you're finding ways to fulfill your lives even more. 10 of water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. So this is a very emotional month. I feel like you've got again, with 10 being a number of career, you've got some choices to make around that, you and the other person. And you're just trying to balance what it means for your family and what it means for your home. And, it's not about trying to be all things to all people. And it's not about trying to smash, as much as you can into one day. But again, when you find this balance and you find these opportunities to be creative and have a playful way of looking at life, you start to have an appreciation for the family life that you have and the harmony that's being built around you. You start to become more contented. You start to appreciate how rewarding this is. Your relationships get stronger. The trust builds. You feel blessed. You feel loved. Your needs are met. I mean, it's all genuine, and it's just surrounding you. The water here surrounding the earth, and you kind of being, in the center of just considering your options, considering opportunities, considering that you're not stuck. There is a flow that's going on here, and you are a part of it. Your marriage could improve if you're married. Your relationship could improve. With your kids, that could get better. A feeling of security, feeling like you can give back. I mean, and it's just a subtle shift in perspective. And again, it's not about adding more things to your day. So take another look at the things that you're doing. Are they all necessary? Are they all fulfilling? Are they all providing, you with the level of either stability or joy that you thought they were? And if they're not, are they really necessary? I mean, I know for some families, they say, oh, if the kid starts a recreational extracurricular activity in the season, we want them to finish it. And however you want to, dictate your or structure your family, that's up to you. But just some things to consider around, if it's not working, it's not working. Maybe, maybe do something else. Maybe take that hour and take them to the park instead. Or they're like, oh, I don't want to do piano anymore. I'd love to try swimming. Again, this is all, for you to just consider. but just keeping an open mind instead of resting so heavily and, being so caught up in how you've always done it, how things should be structured, but this is the way that we told you, this is the way that we've mapped things. Okay, well, you know, maybe there's an opportunity to have some flexibility. Divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Yeah, you staying open, you staying in the flow. This is another card that whenever I get it, and notice it's the same visual on the front as the message on the back. So to me, it's like a full circle. More water, staying in the flow, being open to magical solutions. And knowing that, your situation has the potential to really benefit you and others. This is also a really interesting one for me because the message from the deck is that based on this card, the next one that we pull here is supposed to be we're supposed to be hyper focused on it for you. So it indicates that there's some kind of a spiritual gateway happening, and that your ability to manifest is going to be really heightened. So before I turn this card over, just kind of think about what it is that you're truly wanting, what it is that you're really wanting to manifest, and let's see how this card can pertain to it. Staying optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Okay, I think that's how we started off the reading. You guys staying optimistic, you guys staying in that positive zone and looking at all your opportunities, staying grateful, that's where your magic lies. That's where your divine guidance lies. That's where things can turn for you and you can be shocked that that things worked out. And this is the time. Your time is now. You can collect the rewards that you've been waiting for. You might have to have a little bit more patience, but it's all going to be worth it. And keeping the faith and using your imagination to visualize what it is that you want. Before long, you're going to see it in tangible results. And your animal is the cougar. Be bold and take charge. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing you can't accomplish now. I mean, you're divinely guided. You're protected. Your opportunities to be in a really positive place and just being able to take advantage of things right now is just super high. And as you're feeling this, level of optimism and, opportunity and options, starting to kind of take a more leadership type role, a more leadership type approach. And not concerning yourself with, well, does that make me arrogant or, full of myself? You're already, I think, going to be cognizant of that because you're going to be looking and focusing on ensuring that you don't let negativity interfere with all of this possibility. And if you haven't recognized it, you are a natural leader. And if you're not expressing some of those abilities, this is saying that you've worked hard and there's no need to dim your light and play it safe. And what you have to offer right now is really valuable. And I go back to doing something in your community, being a more of a presence in your family, being more of a presence in your organization, in whatever it is that you value, and maybe you've kind of checked out, and it's time now to get reacclimated. Um, listen to your own inner voice and the wisdom. Make the choice that's right for you. You're going to know when to move forward and when to hold back. But it's going to be an action-packed month, and I think you're more than ready for it, and more than ready than you recognize right now. All right, Capricorn, I hope that was valuable. If you would like a personal reading, please go to my website, angelawakening.net, and I look forward to speaking with you all soon.